Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. Welcome to my channel. If you are existing subscribers, you are most welcome. If you are new to my channel, you are also most welcome. But please don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notification of any new videos that I produce. So we're carrying on with the PowerPoint presentations, and today we are doing or turning decimals into fractions. Okay, as always, I would make the plea, please share and subscribe to my channel, and can't really emphasize enough the subscription. It is rather disappointing, but I am going to persevere and carry on in the hope that things will improve. So before we go further, I've just got a starter for the for you people, so that you can practice the things that we've already learned. So I'm going to pause this for 5 seconds so that you can either pause the video or write things down. Okay, I'm going to reveal the answers. So remember, I sort of very often just divide by 2 so that it's explained, but you don't, you need to divide by the highest number. So the first one divides by 3, and the answer is 4/5. The second one divides by 5, and the answer is 5/7. If we look at the next one, we divide by 2, and the answer is 7/10. Now looking at this one, we could, we've got a choice of factors. I've done 2 divide, and the answer there, the first step, 18/20, and then 9/4. But of course we can go straight in and divide by 4. 4 9s are 36, 4 10s are 40. Okay. So in order to understand the process of turning decimals to fractions, we also need to know the types of numbers that decimals can become, or the way that they are written down. The first one is what we call terminating decimals. In other words, the number divides exactly. So it comes to an end, a top number divided by the bottom number, and the answer we got was 0.4. The other one is what we call recurring decimals, where the answer keeps recurring again and again. And the examples that I've given there are 0.33. So that one, it would be something like dividing 10 by 33. So if you divide 10 by 33, then you get 0, because there are no or tens. There are no 33s in 10, and then the next after that it becomes 100, so that is 3. And I think if you do the sum yourselves, you'll understand what I am trying to say. So 10 divided by 33 would give you 0.33. And then there are irrational numbers, and what these are, then certainly not at this level for SATs and for 11 plus, but they are used of course at GCSE. So we've got the values for pi, and the traditional value is 3.14 that we use, but of course the people doing the calculations have calculated it to thousandths of places. Okay, so we won't worry about that. So the other thing that we need to understand is place values. So every number has a value or a place value, and we need to be aware of that when we do decimals. So we have a number here, 6324, which is the whole number, and then the decimal part of it is 287. The 6 of course is the 1000, and the 3 is the 100, 2 is in the 10th position, and units is the first position, which are of course 1 to 10. And looking at the decimal side of it, so we have tenths, because that's in the first position, so I always say it's in the first position, so it wants 1 0, then it's hundredths, and of course thousands. So this number is 6,324.287. Okay, so we're going to do quite a number of examples, and what we need to do is look at the position very carefully. So we're only given the first position here, therefore it is the 10th, so we merely put 7 over 10, and there's nothing further we can do with that. We can't simplify it, so that is the answer. So here we have 2 digits after the decimal point, therefore that is going to be 2 zeros, in other words 100, so it's 18 over 100, which of course we can simplify, and the answer is 9/50. Okay, then we have a bigger number. It has 3 numbers after the decimal point, and that means it can be put over 1000. So that number to start as a decimal is 222 over 1000, which of course can be divided by 2, and we have 111 over 500. Another example, 0.6. The 6 is in the 10th position, so we merely put it over 10 and then simplify it, and the answer is 3/5. Next example, 0.24. The 4 is in the hundredths position, therefore it's 24 over 100, and simplifying it. Okay, so we can do this twice. The answer is 6 over 25. So we have 0.125, 3 figures there, therefore it can be put over 1000. Okay, so divides twice. Okay, well, more than twice actually. Okay, so, and of course the clever ones amongst you will know that 8 times 125 is 1000. So, you know, when you're in the exam situation, we divide by the highest number that we can. More examples. So this is in the 10th position, so quite simply it's 2 over 10, which of course is a fifth. Another one, so 0.85, the 5 is in the hundredths position, therefore it's 85 over 100, and it only divides the once. Okay, sorry, the next one, it's the 4 is in the thousandth position, so it's 484 over 1000, and simplifying that, dividing it by 2. Okay, that is the answer. Okay, that's the end of the presentation, and I do hope that you've understood the concept. Here are some for you to try first of all. So these have a little bit of a pattern. It's a bit obvious, but obviously I want you to do the sums so that you understand what the pattern is. I'm going to leave that for 5 seconds so that you stop the video. Okay, so I'm about to reveal the answers. I hope you have had a go at those. Okay, so there are the answers, and as you can see, the pattern is you times it by 10 every time in the examples that I've given. More examples for you people to try. 5 more. It's a very popular topic for both for 11 plus and for SATs, but I'm sure with practice you can master it. So I'll pause for 5 seconds and then reveal the answers. Okay viewers, I'm about to reveal the answers then, and there are the answers, and that brings us to the end of yet another presentation. So I do hope you found it useful. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the next slide, which of course is a summary. So in today's presentation we've learned how to change decimals into fractions, and we've seen how to do this by thinking about what the decimal represents. In other words, its position. Is it in the 10th position? Is it in the 100th? Is it in the 1000th, etc.? And then of course we need to count down. Okay, that is the end of our presentation. So all that remains for me to say is thank you very much for watching, and please like, share and subscribe as much as you can. Tell your friends all about my channel, and get those subscriber numbers up for me. So look after yourselves, look after others, अपना ख्याल रखना, दूसरों का भी ख्याल रखना, दुआओं में याद रखना. अल्लाह हाफिज.